I host the Andrew Lawton Show on True North, which is an organization that originally evolved out of a need to have investigative reporting on immigration in Canada, an issue the mainstream media wasn't covering. But as the organization grew, we realized that there were a lot more things the mainstream media wasn't covering. So True North has expanded. It still is devoted to investigative journalism and really delving into a lot of the issues that affect Canadians but don't really have a voice in conventional platforms. Well, it's interesting that the media has devoted so much financial resources and attention and effort, more than ever before, to covering climate change. They have government grants for climate change reporters who cover that beat full time. You have a lot of publications that have emerged to simply focus on climate change and related issues. But with all of that attention, they're still only committed to one single narrative and one single perspective on it. And a lot of that really tends to align with the alarmist narrative of it. But even more so than that, there's a concern in the mainstream media, or at least of the mainstream media, that when you have people that speak up and go against the grain, even if they are themselves committed to a lot of the same goals that the climate change advocates and activists are, if they don't go along 100%, they don't have a place in media, they don't have a voice. What I would say as well is that there are so many of these targets that we keep getting from Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and other people that, you know, the world's going to end in 4 years, 12 years, 10 years, whatever the case may be, doesn't matter. And incidentally, for AOC, if she thinks the world's going to end that long, I don't know why she's proposing any other policies. Why not just say, well, the world's over, let's just ride this out. We don't need to do any other work. Yeah, exactly. I want to enjoy the last 10 years of Earth in a little bit more, pleasure than the misery that they want to unleash on us. But the thing about it is that there's also this group of climate scientists called the lukewarmers, derogatorily speaking, is what they're called, because they think, yes, you know, global warming's happening, and yes, there's an anthropogenic effect to it, but I don't go quite all the way there. And it's amazing to see how they have no voice in this discussion at all. Whereas my approach to this is to have an honest discussion. We should have an honest dialogue about any issue, about climate change, about immigration, about economics. And if you are confident enough that the facts are on your side, you shouldn't be afraid to stack your facts up against someone else's facts.